Anomaly. Something that deviates from what is standard, normal, or expected. An oddity. Peculiarity. Irregularity. Inconsistency. Incongruity. A rarity.
Hey there, Anomalies. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed day one of our Wizard World Austin reports. If you haven't listened, move up one episode in the feed. We recorded reports each day at our booth, along with a few miniskirt topics like what real-life superpowers do you have, and a Star Trek Discovery fall finale discussion. All three of the reports are available now in our feed, so once you finish this one, move on to the next. They're a lot of fun. The following is our report for day 2. The Star Trek Discovery chat will be uploaded tomorrow, and a Felicia Day panel will be added next week. We also have a video coming in the next week or two that will feature photos and video of all the experiences we talked about in these reports, as well as commentary from me and Angela describing all that you're watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Vimeo channel, or to our website so you know when it's ready to watch.
Use the Force, Angela.
That was the most awkward moment of my life.
And bend. And
I don't know if that's true.
Hey, you.
That's number 4 or 5 on the list of awkward moments of...
I'm trying to think of a
when you're at Comic-Con, awkward moments just kind of happen.
awkward
I had to change
moment.
one of my kids in the back seat of my car once.
Oh,
I've
I
done
wouldn't
that.
exactly call it awkward,
Once.
just inconvenient.
I've done
But
that.
this was in the middle of winter. There
In
was,
the Badlands.
let's just say it involved steam.
Okay.
You're going to cut this stuff out, right?
Right.
Well,
It's
see,
recorded.
No, that's what's going to open the
we just
show.
came from the Felicia Day talk, and Jen and I got a picture, and you guys got a picture earlier today with her, and
Yeah.
there's been a lot of baby talk this weekend, and I
Yeah.
don't mean blah 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 baby talk, but a lot of like, well, my kid won't sleep, and my kid what is he
Nursing.
gonna, what is he going to be interested in when he grows up? Is he going to be a nerd, or is he going to be a jock, or whatever?
I definitely scored with that one because my kid's a giant nerd. Like, I think he's nerdier than me.
You know,
I
they're
would agree.
Yeah.
But in a different way.
nerds. He's
In like
he's
a
very
mad
gamer
scientist
and
way.
Computer.
He's a gamer and a mad scientist.
Yeah,
He's
very,
gonna grow up to be Professor
He's
gonna
Farnsworth.
be
like
he's gonna be a
brain and
techie.
Pinky in the brain.
Yeah,
not a Trekkie, a techie.
he's a techie.
Oh,
He's
nice.
getting into Star Trek. It's my fault because of the Borg, but he'll warm up.
Hello, welcome to the Anomaly Podcast. I'm Jen,
And I'm Angela.
and this is our friend Rico from Treks and
I'm
Sci-Fi,
Rico.
and Noah the Booth Babe, who
Hey.
you probably know from previous con reports, and also he's written some really great blog posts on the AnomalyPodcast.com
Indeed.
website. This is the second day of Austin Comic Con,
Woot.
and we got to see Felicia Day. We had a
Yes.
meet and greet with her.
Yeah, we had a whole thing this morning.
We did, and then we had a photo op. We went to a panel. We saw Nichelle Nichols. It was a very
Yeah.
emotional day for us. That was hard. Angela kept looking at me going, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
You better not.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
I mean, such
did.
powerful
if you
geek
cry,
ladies.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I almost cried, but I cried a little after. But yeah, it was very nice. It was so nice to meet her.
Just knowing her grace and everything she went through, and
She's just awesome.
everything she's represented. She's like one of the upper echelon of celebrities and geekdom that we've wanted to meet for a very long time.
That's
So,
true.
I think she was supposed to be here during 2012
Right.
Austin Comic Con.
No, it was 15
Was
when
it?
it was raining. Yeah, she couldn't be there.
I thought she was supposed to be here with William Shatner.
That would have been 13.
She was ill. So
Oh,
I'm
we
glad
did
we
it.
got to see her today.
We got to see her today,
So
and that was awesome.
And during the Felicia Day panel, I
Yeah.
got to ask her some questions. I recorded it,
Uh-huh.
and we'll be putting that in the feed. I'm not sure what order, like if this will come before that. But,
Maybe.
Rico was gracious enough to invite me in the photo op. And what is he doing?
There's a pigeon.
There's a pigeon. Why are you recording the pigeon?
What pigeon?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
No, I
Okay.
wasn't recording. I was turning this off.
Oh,
I forgot
Wait a
what I was
minute.
talking about. What's going
What's
on?
that?
Kato Kalin is here.
I don't know
Sounds
what's
like they're
happening.
doing wrestling or
MC
something.
They're doing
of
Captain
the-
Underpants
what the
at the
heck?
stage over there.
He's like the MC of the con. I'm not sure why.
Oh,
but,
my.
yeah, he's the guy.
I kind of
I
miss.
lost my train of thought, but Look for that in the feed, the panel with Felicia Day.
Yeah.
After I went to the photo op with Rico with Felicia Day, as I was leaving, she said, "Good question." So I was like, yes.
She remembered us.
She remembered.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah, she definitely did. Yeah.
She did.
She got really
It was fun.
excited about when we handed her a lightsaber to hold. She was
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
thrilled.
what Jen said.
We gave
Yeah.
her the red lightsaber.
Yeah.
And then when she turned it on, she was like,
I told you Jen wouldn't care.
no, our friend Sith Jin loaned us the lightsaber.
Yeah,
I mean, you got
she was
Felicia
fine.
Day to squee face, so that's big
Yeah.
We were
points.
still
Yeah.
in and out of there in like 6 seconds.
I'll
so.
tell you, like, I go back and forth about the con in general because some days are good, some are bad. But the photo op people are always spot on, I think.
You mean organized?
Yeah, the way that the people who do the celebrity photo ops,
Pretty good.
I have never had like a bad experience.
They have
with
about
that.
8,000 people over there waiting for Jason Momoa, though, right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tricky one to get through all those people.
But you just go and
They
you
will.
do it. I've done photo ops almost every time I've come here, and I've always had a good experience. The pictures always look good. They are top notch. So
They are. I heard everyone squeeing whenever Momoa came in.
oh, that was that.
Thought, remember that year whenever that like herd of teenage girls went running past our
Oh,
booth and we're
my-
like, what the living crap?
Because there was like a boy band.
it was an internet celebrity.
Oh.
And so I thought that that's why everyone this weekend was screaming, but then I realized,
No,
no,
it's
Jason
Jason
Momoa. That's a good reason to scream.
when he
Yeah.
was walking to do the photos, they all
Yeah.
reacted.
well,
yeah.
sure.
If he walked by me, I'm sure some sort of high-pitched emanation would have come from me.
It's hard
Yeah.
to control yourself. It really is.
So you and Rico were going to get a picture with him
and Joe Flanagan
Yes.
from Stargate Atlantis,
When he was just Ronin.
When he was just Ronin.
little old Ronin on Stargate Atlantis.
which is a really cool character,
yeah.
I think. We
Yeah.
were talking about those characters yesterday. Ronin would be a cool character to see, like a
Ronin
a
series.
Ronin series.
Stargate
They'll
Ronin.
never do that.
Oh, the spin-off
the
thing.
spin-off
Yeah.
thing, because his whole character, if you've never, have y'all ever watched Stargate?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
His whole character on Stargate Atlantis is that, oh gosh, remind me, the bad guys. I can't think right now.
Of
Of Stargate Atlantis. They're vampires, basically. Anyway, they go around and they just like cull these
They
civilizations.
go out,
The
or-
They
Wraith
go
or
the
whatever,
Wraith.
right?
They
The
go
Wraith,
and they
right?
kill
Yeah.
all these civilizations. Just so happens that Ronin is like a special. I don't know if it's his race or just somehow it's genetic that he doesn't die as easily, and so they hunt him. And they go and they put him on a planet and hunt him and his kind, whatever that is. That would be either it's something genetically or it's his race that's like that. And I don't know. I think that would be very interesting to see something more about that
Yeah.
species in
Yeah.
that universe. In that galaxy, seeing the species that he is and why they're so much strong, and they can basically because they can withstand the Wraith. They don't die right away, and so
Right.
that's why they hunt them instead of just killing them, which is so terrifying. But it's really an interesting story.
Yeah.
But sorry, didn't mean to. But it's relevant.
So
to our
y'all are
conversation
going to get your
yesterday.
picture with him tomorrow.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
our picture with both of them tomorrow,
yeah. Yep.
and that'll be really cool. I hope he doesn't wear that hat that I've seen in a couple of pictures. He kind of looks like
he
the Mad
had
saw him
Hat.
that
walk
as he
by
just
with
walked
it.
in.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
tomorrow he won't
Is
wear
he
it.
going
That's
full
kind of
Johnny
his-
Depp, guys?
It's kind of his trademark
Aw.
look.
Guys, is he going full Johnny Depp?
He's done it for a while.
Son of a bitch.
Every picture you see with him and his wife, he's
Here's
wearing
the
that
one
hat.
that I don't like. I can handle a hat. I don't like the photo ops where the people wear sunglasses in them.
Ah,
You know,
Yeah,
where they.
that's on the side of lame. I would.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
Or
bit,
like, I
yeah.
paid a lot of money for a picture of you, not you
The
wearing
sunglasses is a bit, yeah.
the other
Yeah.
thing I was thinking is that you need to make sure when you have a handler, they don't look anything like you, because it's kind of like exciting. You see somebody come out. Depending on what you look like, you need to have someone that looks completely not like you be your handler, because that would be, you would get people's hopes up.
It would be confusing. Drama could ensue.
Sorry,
Yes.
you're upstaging me. You can't be my handler.
Because there's a couple of times when I saw, well, it wasn't a handler. There's a guy that's walking around with the Jason Momoa VIP badge, and he is like a tall, really
think I saw that
tall
guy.
dude with a beard, and
Yeah.
I know it's
I
not
think
him.
I saw that guy walking around. Yeah.
Intellectually, I know that it's not him.
Yeah.
Hello. But like every once in a while, I've seen him and I've gone, oh wait,
Yeah.
Oh no.
no.
You're no. Oh.
There's
Yeah.
not 1,000 people around you, so you can't be him. So anyway, but that happens at con a lot, though. You're like, wait, is that? Oh no.
No.
Because a lot of times cosplay can get
can be
really
very
detailed.
tricky.
and-
We
yeah.
saw some pretty good Thors
Oh yeah,
in the
we
past.
have seen some pretty good.
And we did a photo with the snow speeder.
Oh, yeah.
I got
Yeah.
to sit in the cockpit.
You
The
did.
snowspeeder's my favorite Star Wars vehicle.
It is.
Ever.
So we did that. That was fun.
And I got to see Jason Mewes and Brian O'Hanlon.
O'Hanlon?
O'Hanlon. And I'm sorry, Brian, because I think of you as Dante. Sorry.
Just say Dante,
And
yeah.
just say Dante.
Yeah.
And they were cool because I want to follow the rules, so I bought the photo op with Jason Mewes. And then when we got over there, Brian was already there, and then Jason Mewes showed up, and I kind of wanted a picture with both of them, but I didn't want to pay the big photo op price. So I was like, so do you guys, it's okay if I just take a picture? And Rico lent me $5, and I was able to get some money, and they were like, oh, sure. And we had to wait a little while, but I got a picture. So that was very cool.
That was cool.
And that, for me, like, not everybody is a fangirl about Clerks and Mallrats and all that, but I'm a huge fangirl about that stuff, so it was very, very cool. And I sent it directly to my husband, and he loved it.
The View Askew universe.
The View Askew. But to your point earlier, Noah, we were talking about, I love Dogma. Dogma and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So great. So great. Anyway.
That was cute.
What?
I saw Baby Ray.
Oh, and we saw it.
We've seen so many little teeny cosplays, and they're
so
adorable and precious.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's good.
And
It's good to get them started young
And
like
they're
that.
good costumes, too.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that
what's-
was. Did you
the
say it
Wonder
yet
Woman.
about what you asked Felicia about the costume for?
No,
stuff?
I said, I asked her, first of all, I congratulated her for having the little geekling and told her that we were geek moms too, and that I personally have dressed my son up in many different types of geek costumes, so that's the best thing ever, and asked her what her favorite thing to dress her daughter up in was. She told me she's received several gifts, like onesies, geeky
Yeah.
onesies.
She said she's done a Trek one. Was
Yeah.
it Kirk or not?
She didn't say.
She just said Trek.
The Star Trek one, and
She got a
likes
Harley
that
Quinn one.
She said that she
no, probably not for the little
felt
baby.
awkward about
Yeah.
the Harley Quinn one.
That's fair.
That's a strange juxtaposition.
1-year-old Harley Quinn is not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest, but we recorded it, so
Yeah.
I'll play it. But,
No, she liked the question though. You could
yeah,
tell.
she said, and
it was
afterwards,
different,
yeah,
and she commented on it when we went to get the picture. Yeah.
I was happy
Yeah.
because I was
Yes.
kind of
Yeah.
nervous. The last
Yeah,
few times
exactly.
we've gone to panels, I've had opportunities like Angela. Angela got to talk to Marina Sirtis
Yes.
one time and asked her, and Marina showed her tattoos. Yeah, I've always been nervous about doing that, but this time I guess we broke the ice because we talked to her ahead of
We did.
time, like earlier this morning about like we did a selfie with her.
Yeah, that was good.
So what was the thing we were going to talk about today that's not like it was a topic we were talking about after dinner last night, and we were like, oh, we need to ask each other that. Was it our superhero?
Oh, our real
superpowers?
superpower.
What our real superpowers are?
Oh.
Yeah.
We
Well,
sort of talked about it yesterday, a little bit.
No,
like that.
we didn't talk about. We talked about like what we'd
power
want,
we'd
to
want.
have.
Yeah.
But what are our personal superpowers?
I have uncanny dexterity.
Ah.
For I am a large dude, podcast world, and but I have like a really good hand-eye coordination. I have pretty decent balance, and like I can move through a crowd very easily. I've noticed. Like my wife has said on several occasions, "How do I lose you in a crowd?" I'm just walking. She's like, "I can't get through this crowd. You're 2 times bigger than me." And so yeah, that is my superpower. I am unnaturally
That's some of the
dexterous.
ninja skills there.
That's why you call
Yeah.
yourself Chainmail Ninja.
I am a ninja.
Yes,
it's
there you
true.
go.
What do you think his superpower is?
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Like he said that we talked a little bit yesterday about how he's also very stealthy. Not fast, but stealthy.
Well, he's got a good
You
eye
see
for
that?
picture taking, that's
He
for
does.
sure. So definitely excellent photographer. That's not an easy thing in a place like this. We were talking about it earlier with the weird lighting and everything's a weird background and people who photobomb your pictures. So
Yep.
you got to be quick and you got to be good.
Yeah.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
because the backgrounds at a con are either going to be either very dark, very, very white, or some sort of strange color combination.
Yeah.
Or a Superman walks by with a big red cape and
Right.
you're like,
Yeah.
I got to think about mine still.
Jen, it's your question.
I know.
Sheesh.
There's some
Okay.
bright ones.
There are
She
some
couldn't
good
answer
ones.
her own question yesterday either.
That's true. That happened
Who
yesterday
are we
as
asking?
well.
Who's on, Jen?
Jen, I'll go.
Okay, you go.
I have superhuman organizing powers.
Yes.
I can't hear.
Superhuman organizing powers.
Oh, I was going to say that about you. I was going to say super organized.
I do when I choose to employ them. Sometimes I'm too lazy to, but most of the time I'm not. And yeah, and the other weird one that I have, we were talking about yesterday, is that I can control my own body temperature.
That's
Oh,
weird.
man,
That's
I
an
wish I
Aes
had
Sedai
that.
thing.
It's an Aes Sedai thing. I can kind of do, not in extreme conditions, but when some people are uncomfortable one way or another, I'm able to sort of be okay. I don't know how to explain it because I'm never the one who changes the temperature in a room or whatever. It has to get extreme before I'll do that. So I can kind of adjust myself to accommodate. And I've been able to bring my own fever down just by thinking.
Interesting.
So that's like one of my weird. So it's a very slight. It's not really a superpower, but it's a very slight. Also, I can walk faster than most people can run.
You are pretty quick at walker. Yes.
What about you, Rico?
You're like the speed walker.
Well, Jen, I thought you were going to say what you thought mine was.
Okay, yes.
She keeps putting it off, I think.
She does. She doesn't want to
Because
answer.
instead of trying to figure out her own,
Angela has power that draws other people in the room towards her.
Everybody's
I don't know
head
what it's
whips.
like. As soon as she walks in the room, everyone listens to her.
Well, it's because she's the tank.
And like, okay,
That's true.
this lady's in charge.
I knew how to
We're
draw.
gonna listen to her.
I know how to
That's
draw
a power.
aggro. I know how to draw aggro.
You do,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, that's true.
Indeed. Is it your turn or mine?
So what do you think yours is, though?
You know, I was thinking about it. There are a couple of things. One of them comes and goes, but I have precognition every once in a while, things that actually happen, but they're the lamest things ever.
Sure, it's always that.
It's like, why couldn't I have predicted the fall of the towers and, not 9/11 or
That's
something
really
like that?
dark.
But instead, I predict stubbing my thumbnail, on the slot in a Coke machine. Like, I have a quick flash of that, it happens, and I'm like, damn, this is the lamest power ever.
Not soon enough to know.
Yeah, so there's that. But then also, I think that I have a high threshold for pain. I deal with pain really well, which I think is a good superpower to have.
That's
Oh, yeah.
because she
Me
stubs her
too.
fingers, so.
And when I focus on something, I like to complete the task through to the end. And I don't like
Hyper attentive.
concentration.
Yes.
Yeah.
getting it done, going through and
I
Yeah.
have one for you.
what? Okay.
I think that Jen could grow crops in a desert.
Well, you got to explain that a little bit more.
Jen has an extreme version of a green thumb. She can grow anything, anywhere, anytime she wants.
I'm
to.
Poison
Professor,
ivy.
Professor Spout.
She is
Sprout.
Professor
Or
Sprout.
Professor Sprout.
She is Professor Sprout, but yeah, she is. And it's a very normal thing. Like, you don't really think about it, but there's plants always around her.
Jen, there's a beanstalk in the backyard.
When we worked together in a very dreary-looking office, and she had a relatively small window, she had like 6 plants that were all alive.
Nobody else had a live plant.
No one else had a live
They're
plant.
all artificial.
And she's just surrounded by live plants, and it was not a thing. So I'm just saying
That is not a power, though. That's something that I had to
Nope.
learn. It's a learned.
I think it's a
learned
power. I
ability.
know. I think
power.
that's a power. That's
because I know other people who are skilled who are not as.
I'm just saying, I'm being honest
Even-
here.
I mean-
I used to kill everything, and I had to learn. I had a friend who was a botanist who taught me things.
But still.
yeah.
She was
think
my master, and I was her Padawan.
But I think most powers are things that you come into at some
Sure, the organization
level
is not
to whether they
natural.
come easily or take a little more time to.
I had to learn how to
Focus.
play ping pong, but that doesn't mean my natural dexterity doesn't help me out.
Sure, there
yeah.
you go.
Right. That's a good one. Yeah.
Or even
Yeah.
like musicians and stuff. Like, some of them are skilled and some of them are talented, and there's a difference. And I believe that you are talented at botany. So there you go.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now you.
Am I up now?
You're up.
So. Oh, there's a little
There's a really
black
cute-
R2D2.
Black astromech droid across from us. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It tried to poke the handler of the Snake Eyes G.I. Joe guy with its.
It's pretty
probe.
nice.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah,
you
go
were saying,
ahead.
Rico.
So I think I said a little bit of it yesterday. I said one thing that I've become. I don't think I was always that good at it, but now it's a lot of my job is talking to people of all different positions, levels, sometimes different countries, languages, but still trying to figure out a way to communicate with them and get through to them. And, you know, a long time ago when I was in school, I was I was a teacher for a short time. So it's trying to figure out what little way to explain something. Like if I see that they're blanking out or it's not working, all right, let's try this. So I think communication, I think I'm pretty good at that. And just the ability to walk into a meeting or a room and just converse with people I don't even really know pretty quickly and easily. That's something that I think I'm pretty good at. And the other one, even though maybe some days I don't feel like this, I think I'm getting pretty darn good at doing like a lot of things at this. I don't like to say multitask.
I don't believe in multitasking.
Because you don't really do that, but I can have a lot of like, what's the other phrase? Irons in the fire.
Yeah. Sure.
And it works. You know, I can say like, all right, I got 10 things, I'll do that, then that, then that, then that. Like a good example would be like, I think I could, even though I used to work a long time ago when I was in high school for the summer, I worked in a restaurant for a summer. I'd never want to do that again, but I think I'd be a good short order cook. Yeah. Because I can kind of like manage a lot of different things at the same time. So
I'm good with that too. I'm good in a crisis situation. Yeah. I can do a bunch of stuff when there's high stress. In fact, sometimes I'm better in those situations.
With a little pressure?
With a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Like if I could do science, I'd probably be like a good ER doctor or something. Like I could do, things have to happen really fast and there's a lot of pressure. I can slow down like Fry in the episode where he has all the coffee. Anybody else Futurama fan?
Yes, I saw it, yes.
And I can kind of like when I'm really, really under pressure, I can kind of slow it down. And I feel like that too, Rico. A friend of mine was making fun of me the other day because I can take very complicated directions and make them simple.
Yeah.
Ish. Sometimes it's harder than others, but So I feel like do that too. I mean, we just sort of. It's cool. What is your superpower, people?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. We want to know what your superpower is in life.
Everybody's got a couple at least that, I think.
Well, what are we looking forward to tomorrow? What are we doing tonight?
We're going
to go out and eat.
We're going to go to the party.
We're going to the convention party. Do you think any celebrities will be there?
Probably not.
Craig Parker
came to the first one.
Yeah, once bought Angela a drink.
He did. Maybe Dante will be there. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird how of all the celebrities that I've seen, like, I would most like to hang out with him.
Really?
Yeah. Because we talked about this there's some celebrities you don't really want to know. Like, you don't want to know what they're like.
Jason, you didn't want to really
meet.
Like, I don't
peel
want
back the curtain.
Like, I'm going to do the photo op tomorrow with Rico, but that's like I'm going to do the photo op. It'll be good, and I hope he doesn't stink. I will not tell you if he does. But most of them I don't really want to know. I just don't want to don't want to peel back the curtain.
You don't want to know too much.
But I think that because of the type of, how I see, like the guys in the Clerks universe, I don't know,
They're just some guys from New Jersey that happen to be around Kevin Smith, and so we put them in a movie.
And they feel like they're my age, and they feel very contemporary to me. I think also I could probably hang out with Felicia Day, but not like at a party, like at a brunch. I'd want to go to brunch with Felicia Day.
Brunch. That's
have
like
mimosas.
The weirdest thing ever.
I would love to have mimosas with Felicia Day, but I wouldn't want to go to like I don't want to go to like a party with her. Like, if we could have our kids have a play date, that would be adorable.
I just want to hear Angela do that a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I could, see hanging out with Dante and, talking about Muse and just talking about Star Wars and...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Or Daniel. Let's just throw Daniel Radcliffe in.
I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's the coolest person. And he's way too young. But if he was a little older, he could be our friend.
Where's that party going to be?
Yes, I have it on the list. Excuse me?
on the list. Okay.
Excuse me?
What are you looking forward to, Rico?
For tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
We'll do the photo thing. I'm looking forward to finally wearing my indie stuff. I got to keep saying I have my suitcase. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking photos of you as Indy with that giant,
snake.
12-foot yellow anaconda.
We're doing that. We're doing that first thing when I get here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should I wear tomorrow?
I am not sure what I'm going to wear, so why would I tell you what to wear?
I have like this red warrior costume that I could probably make into a Sith costume.
Okay, so should I be Jedi again?
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
Okay, we must discuss first.
You know,
But I even have horns.
keep
Give you a topic.
keep the photo op in mind a little. I'll be Indy. Yeah.
Well, I think it wouldn't be bad for me to be in a red corset in that picture.
Be kind of like Marion, like a little bit, like, you know.
You know, I wore a red corset in the picture with Patrick Stewart, and it worked out.
It worked out.
It did
Yeah.
work out.
It got you a very good picture.
I got an excellent picture.
Yes.
Yeah, he was smiling wide in that picture. Smiling wide.
So, you know,
So where's the party?
the Blind Pig Pub
What the heck?
on 6th
I've
Street.
never heard
but
of
I
it.
think we can get in with our vendor,
media- Okay.
with
okay.
our vendor things.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
there's that.
Do you want to try to go, like, grab a little food somewhere and then
Yeah.
go there first?
I'm trying
That
to
sounds
keep
good to me.
I'm trying to
For-
keep a lot of food as possible so I can drink more. Woohoo!
So get a little
well,
food
you
and then
should
head
probably
over
have
there.
Mexican food then. The greasier, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are in Texas, so
Yes. What about you, Noah? What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
This is just really the first time I get to hang out with y'all after hours.
Yes, we're
Most of
looking
the time
forward to
I'm
that.
always just toddling off to wherever I'm staying in Austin. But the person I'm staying with is in San Antonio tonight, so they left me a key, and I'm just hanging out with y'all until
Good.
so you
y'all get
decide,
tired of me and kick
woo!
me out.
Yeah.
If you want to get in contact with us and tell us what your superpower is, you could do that by calling 432-363-4742. That is the voicemail number. No one's going to pick up and say hello, so don't worry about it. And then you can email us at guerrillageeks@gmail.com. That's guerrillageeks with a Z. at gmail.com. Send us your memos, like if you recorded it with your phone, you can send it that way too. As always, you can go to anomalypodcast.com. That's ANOMALY podcast.com.
And you've been listening to the Anomaly Podcast with Nichelle and Chen. We're female and fandom conversion.
Bye.
We're
Nice.
female and fandom.
So smooth. So it's hard to concentrate when this guy is talking over.
talk. Yeah.
And don't forget to check out our good friend Rico Dosty's podcast, Treks in Sci-Fi. You can check him out at treksf.com, and his podcast is available pretty much everywhere. If you like the Anomaly podcast, please subscribe. The easiest way to do that is by using the Overcast podcast player or the Stitcher app. You can also find us on Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube. We're everywhere. And of course, you can find all of that and more at anomalypodcast.com. That's ANOMALY podcast.com. If you think you have a friend or two that might like our show, share it with them and spread the word. Thanks for listening.